Hi, my name is Sherman Morrison, and I am the author of When Willows Weep. The story explores some interesting intersections: compassion and combat, faith and fantasy, good and evil, light and darkness, free will and destiny, redemption and rejection. The idea for this story popped into my head when my daughter was in the 6th grade of a Waldorf school. Well, that was 5 years ago, and I've been thinking about this story ever since. Now it's time for me to finish it and share it with the world. There's a piece of advice that's often given to aspiring authors: write what you know. And since I know my daughter better than anyone else, and the town I live in, I wanted to find out what would happen if I added a layer of fantasy into the world I already know so well. In this book, you will meet Willow, a 12-year-old girl who discovers she has 3 divine gifts or abilities: sight, light, and fight. She also learns that a powerful demonic force in the form of a woman named Gehenna wants to destroy the community where Willow lives and the Waldorf school she attends. Gehenna is a creature of darkness and seemingly pure evil. She makes darkness a palpable force, manipulating it to wreak havoc and chaos, death and destruction. And she commands an army of bloodthirsty hellhounds to carry out attacks on the town and the otherwise unseen fae folk, the fairies and gnomes who live in the area. With the help of others who also have divine gifts, Willow must face these forces of darkness. My hope for this book is that readers will enjoy an exciting story, but will also grapple with the questions it raises. Who deserves redemption? How many chances do you give a person? What are the boundaries or limits of compassion? And how would you react if you suddenly found yourself thrust into the middle of an epic battle between good and evil in the very community in which you live? You'll enjoy this novel if you like fantasy in all its many forms, but especially if you like young adult fantasy set in the real world in modern times. I'm Sherman Morrison, and I am the author of When Willows Weep.